What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Yeah. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop, fam. You dig what I'm saying? So I want to say something before I get too deep into this discussion. I oftentimes see people dropping comments, and they'll say, anytime I post anything about 6ix9ine, they'll drop comments and say things like, well, why are we talking about this dude, man? He's irrelevant. This dude is nothing. We got more important business to talk about, blase, blase, blase. Now, the important business to talk about, I think I cover that pretty good. But this is also important business the way I see it, because this is a cautionary tale, fam. This is a train wreck waiting to happen. I mean, we're watching a train wreck in slow motion. You understand what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going on here. We're watching a train wreck in slow motion. And I want to document this so that perhaps, we can use this, or others can use this as some form of a manuscript as to what not to do. Because it's all good when it's good. When the getting is good, the getting is good. It's all beautiful when the sales are coming, his numbers is up, the numbers are up. Seem like the girls are there, the fake love and all of that stuff is there. You're getting the headlines and everybody's talking about you. But then all of a sudden, it's over. I've seen this play out before a few times. I know how this is gonna end. So I want those new artists out there, and not just artists, but people in general, because there are people out there that troll also. There are people who like to get on the internet and beef it up. They love to run that, to run that digital mouth. They love it. They love conflict, love creating that conflict. And the more they do it, the more they get away with it, the more emboldened they become, and they get to a point where they think ain't nothing gonna happen to them. They get to a point where they think nothing can happen to them. And other people that are sitting back watching this, watching them self-destruct, they get to a point to where they say, well, damn, his numbers are up. Looks like it's working for him, let me do that. Then they go in there and then they rinse and repeat, do the same thing until they get their head knocked off. So 6ix9ine is once again facing backlash. This time, he's receiving a wave of criticism for a video that he posted on his Instagram account that some people believe is disrespectful to Nipsey Hussle. He posted this video of him standing in front of a mural of Nipsey in LA. He also kneeled as if he was praying in front of the mirror. In the video that was uploaded on Thursday, today, he kneeled in front of the mural and as this song that he and YG performed together called Last Time That I Checked. It played in the background. In the clip, he waves to a few bystanders before taking a knee. Now, 6ix9ine captioned the video or the post with "Rest in peace, Nipsey. I know you're looking down on me. I'm out here in the hood paying my respect. P.S. The store was closed, but they painted this on the same block." Okay, so he also said that Yeah, so that, I mean, that's pretty much the post. I don't have to keep on going. But if it was another rapper posting that video and caption, there might not be as much skepticism. However, because of 6ix9ine's history of trolling and Nipsey's own code of ethics, many have taken offense to the post. And they've used the comment section to air their grievances. A lot of people feel like it's total disrespect because, see, 6ix9ine posted something in early August, earlier this month, where he was commenting about Pop Smoke and Nipsey. And he talked about, yeah, y'all, basically calling me a rat, and I got security and everything. And if your favorite rapper would have had security, maybe they wouldn't be dead. Y'all favorite rappers getting shot in the face and kicked in the face. Now we know that that kicked in the face was a direct shot at Nipsey Hussle. I think he was cool when he spoke on the part where he was just talking about having security. I think that's cool. But it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. And the way it came out, the way he addressed it, in my opinion, was totally disrespectful. And this is why people think that his taking that picture and posing and doing the video in front of Nipsey's mural was disingenuous. People look at it like he's trolling. So he's getting a lot of backlash for that. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. LA is a different beast. And LA is one of them type of places that, these cats, man, they move fast. If they feel like it's disrespect, they move fast. I just don't see how he's gonna be able to continue moving around like he's moving around, even with security. Because security died too. Security gets shot in the head too. So there's some people just don't care about security. They don't care, who the security guys are and all that kind of. They don't care about that. If they want you, they're gonna get you. Now, there was one person who was taking a video of 6ix9ine in front of Nipsey's mural, and he said that 6ix9ine dipped real fast. He said that if he says he was there more than 120 seconds, he lied. He was saying that he was saying that 6ix9ine was basically capping, but he was like, he jumped in and jumped out real quick. And really, if he's gonna move around like that, I mean, that's really the best thing to do, because once the word get out and cats know that he on the scene like that, they will roll up. So I ain't mad at him for dipping as fast as he did, because it could have been a very different outcome if he had stayed around long enough for them cats to get in place. But in my opinion, none of this is a good look. None of it. I think this is a train wreck waiting to happen. And I'm putting it out there because I do want those new rappers and other people that are not even rappers, other cats out there that are not even rappers, to understand that for every consequence there is, or for every action, there's a consequence. And for every action, there's a reaction. And these antics are not going to go unpunished. I can guarantee you. Not wishing bad on them, but I know what this do. I know what these type of moves do. I've seen this play out many, many times. Go into the comments. Chris Wall, 120 seconds, and he was out. I think it's a wrap for 6ix9ine. That's what Yerky says. And another thing that I didn't mention, Nipsey died telling a snitch to get from around him. And here we are. We have one of the most notorious snitches ever going and hanging out, taking pictures in front of his mural and saying, you know, RIP and all this stuff. You're looking down on me. I know you're looking down on me, and blah, blah, blah. You know, Nip, before he died, he did a radio interview like a couple of weeks before he died, and he was talking about 6ix9ine with Big Boy. And he mentioned that 6ix9ine was going to self-destruct. He said people don't need to pay him any attention because this guy is going to self-destruct. So Nipsey was not a fan of 6ix9ine. And perhaps that's why, well, I know that I'm pretty sure that's why 6ix9ine made the slight when he talked about him getting kicked in the head or whatever. But then to try to come back and take a picture in front of his mirror and get on his knees and do all of that, you know, I got a lot of common sense, and my common sense tells me that it's that's our game. And it's to play the people. You know, it's to play the people and play with everybody's emotions. Some people are gonna fall for it. Some people are gonna fall for it hook, line, and sinker. Can't get me like that. You know, I'm one of them cats like, man, if you do this, this was happening. You do this, this was happening. All of that old trying to speculate, and that's too much. It is what it is. Original Man says, keep knocking on the devil's door, and sooner or later he'll answer. Good point. Eric Scott says, Nipsey also dissed 6ix9ine on a Rick Ross record. Okay. Didn't know about that. Oh, and also, fam, like I said, I was, you know, I'm documenting these moves and putting this out there, putting this information out there, because there are a lot of youngsters that follow this guy, and they think what he's doing is cool. And there's some dudes in their 30s and 40s that think this is cool, you know? So when I hear people say things like, well, when people make comments like, man, we don't want to hear about this dude or whatever, you know, the youth wants to hear about this dude. And I don't think it's wise for us to try to say, man, well, we're just gonna be interested in what, you know, what's in front of us, and whatever the youth got going on, man, let them do their own platform, let them do their own thing, and we don't want nothing to do with the youth. We want to just concentrate on grown folk stuff and what's going on over here. And I think that's one of the problems. I use this platform to help bridge the gap. I got a lot of youngsters who follow me on this platform, and they are interested in what dude is doing, and they are watching. Not saying that they support it, but they are interested in what's happening. So, so this is another way for us to bridge the gap and have dialogue. I think it's important for young people and older people to have dialogue, not have separate dialogue, but have engaging dialogue. That's important to me. Michael King, just like falling for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, voting for them. Facts. This is a good question. Nervin's number says, do you think 6ix9ine would ever change? I don't think so. Well, here's the deal. If he wasn't like a natural troll and he wasn't getting his money by trolling and these crazy antics, I would say perhaps. But the more he do wild stuff, the more coverage he gets, the more his numbers go up. And, you know, that's how he got on. I think that's how he's going to just ride it out. Think about this. If he's not making these wild video posts, and if he's not trolling, then what else do he have? He has his records. His records are okay, but they're not going to get the same amount of attention just with the record. The records are not alone. They're not going to stand on their own merit. They're not going to be able to garner the same type of attention as his antics. So what do you think going to happen? He's going to like, man, I could just say this. He'll be right back on. I'm right back in the game. So no, I don't think he can change. And that's a lot to say for a young person. I don't know how old he is. Let's see how old this dude is. He's 24 years old. So, you know, typically a 24-year-old, you got time to change, you know, like nobody, almost nobody at least, is who they are at 34 as they were when they were 24. But because of the way he moves, I just find it hard to believe that he's going to be around that long. I just don't see it. I personally don't see it. What is this? He's 24. Let's see when his birthday is. His birthday is May, so he just had a birthday. Yeah, I think that maximum 27 years, maximum. And again, fam, that ain't wishing bad. That's just me playing the odds, knowing what I know, seeing what I've seen over the years with people that's on this type of trajectory. That's what somebody on this type of trajectory says. Like, you know, those type of actions, that's what it gets you. This is his quote. He said, nigga, why your favorite rapper dead with bullet holes in his face? Why your favorite rapper's getting shot in the face and all that? I'm gonna keep security with me. Y'all ain't gonna RIP me, nigga. Y'all not gonna put me on a t-shirt. See, he might be cool if he had security and he fell back, but he continues to troll and continues to create beefs and go at people. And the security, he's overworking his security. The security is not going to be able to hold up that long. And they're not going to be able to secure him 24/7. It's just not going to happen. It can't. That's what people don't understand, man. Security are human beings. These security dudes, you know, they got families too. You know, they got a heartbeat. They're not made of steel. They know if that bullet pierced their skin, what's going to happen. They're going to bleed just like everybody else. They're not trying to bleed. Trust me. They ain't likely to survive a headshot either. Like anybody else, they're not likely to survive a headshot. So I think dude is just putting too much pressure on his security. Red Foreman says nobody's gonna make a mural for Rainbow Boy. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Spot Orthodox, 6ix9ine is looking for an issue every day. Mr. Mike, I think it's disrespectful. Nip died because he didn't want to be around a snitch. Lamborghini Lamar says Nip out here, I mean, he out here clout chasing. H. Lecture says, where is it? I'm sure that green light is activated. Security won't save him. Man, the security is just like everybody else, bro. I don't care what kind of security you got. I don't care if they Navy SEAL. All you got to do is hit one and the rest gonna scatter. You clap one, the rest gonna scatter. I can guarantee you that. Ain't nobody gonna be like, man, we got to go back and get the fallen soldier. Nah, they gonna choom, 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 choom. The Perry says 6ix9ine is feds. You touch him, your whole effing team goes down, Willie. Man, do you understand how the feds operate, bro? The feds don't love snitches. The feds will use you. The feds will use a snitch for as long as they need to use a snitch. And the feds is always they got the philosophy that a snitch gets what he gets. The feds will use a snitch up until they can't use a snitch no more. And they will leave a snitch out to hang and dry. They don't care. The feds want you alive long enough to get what they can get out of you. The feds don't care. They got what they needed from 6ix9ine. They don't need them anymore. So they don't care what happens to 6ix9ine. They're going to laugh when something happens to 6ix9ine. I can guarantee you, this is how they operate. Have you ever been around feds? Have you talked to them? You know? Yeah, I've been around them. I know them. I've had conversations with them. Not on the rat, but I've had some conversations with them, you know? They've tried to get me to talk to them. Like, no, we don't have not that kind of talk. I'll talk to you, but we ain't finna talk like that. I know how they operate. I know how they move. The feds don't care about a snitch. They will use you, and when they get through using you, you're on your own. If the feds offer you some protection, the protection has an expiration. There is no snitch out there that has unlimited protection from the feds. Period. The feds don't have that kind of resources anyway. Man, you know how many snitches are out there? There's millions of snitches out there. The feds got all kinds of informants. They got all kinds of informants running around in the neighborhood, all over the country. Feds don't care nothing about 6ix9ine, fam. They didn't care about him when they was getting information from him. They was just keeping him safe long enough to get all the information. Really, that's why they held him for so long. It's like if we let him go, oh, he definitely gonna get knocked off. So, yeah, man, feds don't care nothing about no snitch, man. Some of y'all watch too much TV. Robert Cableton says, what you put out into this universe comes back to you. We make these people rich and famous. It's our own fault in so many ways. Hold these people accountable for their actions. Fiscal mind. Anybody acting untouchable will eventually get touched. Ain't that the truth? Magic, what's up? What's up? What's up, Cleveland, Ohio? John Joyce says he's banned from Ireland. We will light his rat pack up for real. Well, I can't get no love in Ireland. You know it's real. That's a good point. The random guy says, for the right price, security might set him up. Facts, feds try to set up my squad. Yeah, security will set him up for the right price. Ain't no might to it. Security is very close to the streets, fam. People in the police department. I mean, why do you think there's so many criminals in the police department? Why do you think so many police officers, be crossing that line and engaging in all types of criminal activity? It's a thin line. See, there's so many police officers that are criminals. They got the criminals afraid to be around them. The criminals are afraid. They're afraid of what the police officers, what crime the police officers might commit against them. Michael Meehan, what up? Oh, Bunny Paul, what up? What it do? All right, fam, that's it for me. I just wanted to jump on here right quick and address that issue, fam. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's keep the discussion going. I'm gonna come back into the comments when I shut this down. And yeah, so leave your comments. Do y'all think this is do you think that he's paying respects? Or do you think he's being disrespectful by visiting Nipsey Hussle's mural, considering the fact that Nipsey Hussle was killed by a rat? And you got one of the biggest rats, in the country, hanging out around his mural, taking pictures and kneeling before him and saying prayers and all that type of stuff. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. Until next time, fam, no more talk.